All right, what's going on, everybody? We're doing like a news video here. Not a lot going on this week. I know last week there was a ton of stuff to go over. This week so far, not so much. Got a couple of things worth highlighting and talking about, but no big bombshells. No big bombshells this week. The biggest thing that I saw here was Sean Bean could return as Ned Stark in Game of Thrones reunion special. Kind of clicky-baity, but not too much. So apparently something happened on Conan O'Brien. It sounds like there's just going to be some sketch, and they're going to have all the characters on it. There was a reunion. A bunch of people from HBO were there. It looks like they got the entire cast on there from what it looks like. I would say it's probably going to be a skit on Conan O'Brien, and all the characters are going to be there for that. That would be my guess. But, I mean, in a sense, though, he is reprising the character for it, so that's kind of cool, I guess. They were kind of vague in some of the reports for this, but I wouldn't be shocked if we get a flashback with Ned Stark somewhere, particularly if they want to maybe consider doing a prequel show or movie, which has been the rumor forever. So it wouldn't shock me. But, I mean, that's there for that. You have that to look forward to. Whether it'll be funny or not, I don't know. It's always hit or miss with this stuff. I think the only thing I've ever laughed at as far as a skit with a character from, like, a franchise was the stuff that they did on Saturday Night Live, where they had Kylo Ren, and he was, like, an undercover boss on the Death Star or whatever it was. That's pretty funny. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Apparently, there is a Superman TV show in the works at the CW. This is kind of surprising, considering like they've notoriously been known with their positions on the big three. No Superman, no Wonder Woman, no Batman. But they seem to be getting kind of loose with this. And it makes sense. Warner Brothers has had far more success with putting their characters on the smaller screen than the big screen. As much as they want the latter, their shows are more successful on television. I don't really care for them, but I'm a big Superman fan. I do like this guy as Superman. I could be interested in this show. Maybe. I didn't like Supergirl, but it's not really a show that's geared for me. I didn't like Arrow because it's pretty much just drama, love triangles. But if they could do Superman in an entertaining way, maybe. It should just be him and Lois Lane, though, who apparently, so according to Bounding in the Comics here, they're casting a Lex Luthor, and Lois Lane is going to have a spot on one of the shows, and Superman is going to kind of show up, and depending on the interest from that, that's where they're going to kick it around. But this isn't a done deal for a Superman TV show. So from what I understand, reception for him as Superman has been high. So I wouldn't mark it out of any kind of probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen. That would be my bet. They're probably looking at cost. How much can they do this for? Because if you do Superman, you got to go action. You know, I mean, Superman's had a lot of big fights. I don't know how they do the Supergirl show. I don't watch it. I just saw this and was like, I would be interested in this if they could do it and not be annoying with love triangles all over the place. Then we got a look at some Broly figures here. Now, this isn't, anything from the show, but it's really our first look at Super Saiyan God Vegeta, which I thought was kind of cool because we've only seen him in the manga. We haven't seen Super Saiyan God Vegeta in the anime, and we know that's coming in the movie, which is pretty cool. We knew he had the form. We knew he could always use it, but he just never used it. Goku used it in the Tournament of Power, and that was pretty much it. And that was to save stamina. So, yeah, I really kind of like this figure, too. I might pick this up. I think this is like an SH Figure Arts, which are really cool figures. They have a lot of articulation that I like. I might pick this up, actually, but there it is for that. And we do have one more Dragon Ball story. Fandom Events. You can go to a website. I don't know if they have it in here, but apparently Toei Animation. FandomEvents.com DBZ. So you can go in there. I checked it out. There's a couple theaters near me. I think I might go check it out. Even though I already have these movies, it'd still be kind of cool to go see them in the big screen. It's a double feature, so you're going to get the Bardock special, and you're going to get Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. That is the 12th movie where they had Gogeta. So The reason that they're doing this is pretty obvious. Bardock has a very big piece in the new movie coming out. Half of the movie is a flashback to the Saiyans and the Frieza times to show what happened with Broly and Vegeta and Goku as children. And they're reintroducing that. I don't know why they picked... I mean, I get why they picked it, but this movie is apparently going to nullify Bardock, the father of Goku. That's not going to be canon anymore. That's going to be wiped out. Movie 12, Fusion Reborn, has Gogeta. And there's a lot of rumors, and it's pretty much almost practically confirmed that Gogeta Blue is going to be in Dragon Ball Super Broly. So it makes sense to kind of make a couple bucks off that. So that's there if you want it. It's November 3rd and November 5th is when you can catch those in the theater. Netflix has canceled Luke Cage. That is gone. This came out a little bit, I think like a couple days ago, but now we kind of have a reason why it got canceled. It was apparently due to creative differences. According to this, reportedly something happened in the past month with rising tensions surfacing, and it all went south in the past 48 hours due to creative differences and the request by Netflix for change and writers for the show. Netflix, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, the two canceled shows, were never the most well-liked or received from what I saw. Netflix probably wants some changes. They didn't want to change it. I don't know. I didn't care for those two shows. The Netflix Marvel stuff has been getting kind of bland. There's more on that, considering that the director has said William Fisk was based on Donald Trump. I haven't watched this season yet. I still need to watch Defenders, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm really that interested in it. I'm kind of waiting to see what some of my buddies say. Tell me if it's any good or not, worth my time. And we got some more Netflix news. They have ended their deal with Crunchyroll. They just kind of want to do their own thing, which is smart, considering Crunchyroll has made some stupid financial decisions lately. See High Guardian Spice for that one. And Rick Grimes' final episode airs November 4th for those who care. I stopped watching this show a while ago. Got too political and drama. I liked the show. I liked Walking Dead when they were hanging out in the woods and sleeping in barns and stuff. I thought that was cool. They were just surviving. I haven't liked this new direction. I think it's stupid to continue the show without Rick Grimes in the first place. So I expect that the final season for this show will be either next year or the year after. I think you're going to see a dramatic ratings drop with him gone. And I'm willing to say that the next season will probably be the last. And on a final piece of news, Return of Wolverine 3 and 4 has been pushed back. Not that far. So yeah, November 28th and then January 16th. So we're not even going to get a Return of Wolverine for the entire month of December. But we're going to get 2 in January. So for those of you that are enjoying that, I gave it a good review. I have been enjoying this so far, even though it's kind of been told before. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about some of these stories. Leave a comment on anything that interests you. Also, check out the links in my description. Got a link to my Patreon. Got a link to my Twitch. Got a link to my Discord. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. All that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.